day, super friends. Crystar Galactic, Saint Joe, Narcata, and our little princess Charlie. We are Galactivators, and this is Galactivated Yoga on the beach. Woo-hoo. We're gonna relax, we're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna receive, we're gonna get super relaxed. And we. Thank you so much, our Fairy God family, for joining us on our TikTok and YouTube live streams. So carve out this next hour or so out of our busy lives, maybe a little less today. Find that easy seated pose, whatever that looks like for you. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let that breath start to flow all around. And as we settle into this yogic space, I'm going to share what's going on galactically. But first, let's create the container today with a little magical mantra saluting this day. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Invite a little bliss. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. And hands coming now to our knees, palms up. As we gaze up at that third eye, find your breath inside. Today is the day that we are bridging the worlds. It's the white galactic heart-based world bridger. Today we are transforming in our solar plexus, becoming crystal clear, crystalline, rock solid, bridging the space between formless and form, between spiritual and physical, becoming galactic beings, becoming eternal avatars manifested in a physical dimension. Today's the day the infinite, beloved I am presence merges and fully bonds with our divine human. As the breath flows up and down our spine, notice if there's any places where it's blocked, where there's any tightness, any tension, any density, intensity. Send the breath into those spaces inwardly, family, breathing deeply and freely. Hold on, everybody. Resting, releasing, relaxing into this powerful storm wave spell that we're in. Day 8 of the blue storm wave spell. Here to catalyze change in us, in our energy. So let's take some breath of fire, super friends. Let's breathe our hands up. Focus your intention that we manifest, femifest that space of yoga, merging that body, mind, spirit with our breath, and we awaken that spiritual bliss, the amrita, the nectar flowing down our medulla oblongata, down our spine, and filling up that central cavity, the Sushumna Nadi, the center between the left and the right. So deep breath in, and as we exhale, gazing up at that inner mind's eye, the Ajna chakra, the third eye, where the left side and right side unify and form that bond and crystallize and see eye to eye. Pull it up from your root, Mula Bandha, Muladhara. Stay here. Be present. Be focused in this moment on your energy, on your breath, on that serpentine kundalini, bridging the worlds between formless and form, between spirit and flesh, effort and flesh. This is our tapas. This is where we face the challenge and we keep going. We find that mind that says, I can't do it. It's too hard. It takes too much effort. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna die. And you keep going. And you break through. And you bridge the worlds. On World Bridger Day. And you keep smiling. Ha! Keep going. Reach up. Pull those arms up. Pull that spirit into you. Open that center. Open the nadis. Breathe. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, interlace those fingers at the top. Breathe in. Lock the root at the bottom. Flip those palms over. And exhale. Ah. Folding over yourself. Gaze up at that third eye. Let the breath flow and wash you like a wave of golden light, of crystal golden liquid molten light inside of you. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shivaya Namaha. Sitaram. And just be still with your breath and observe. Om Namah Shivaya. And walking ourselves up. Shift the crossing of our legs. Being that intensity in the eye of the storm. Let's take our shoulders and roll them up and back and down. Invite our divine self into the temple of our bodies, our eternal, our graceful, our loving, our nurturing, the feminine Shakti, the Kundalini Shakti, to be born from within us, that mother of the living Christ, the crystals within us. Breathe into this archetype. Flow in our breath. Move our head and neck up and down. Fill up with the love of dog, with the joy of that divine canine. And just let love fill you up inside. Let's unwind those legs. Mwah. Wiggle those toes. Find your breath. Inhale, arms up. Focus your intent. Exhale with an Om. Om. As we fold and then pant like a small dog. Breath of fire. Pulse your belly. Imagine your solar plexus becoming a living sun within you today. Om. Your stomach, that digestive fire. Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's inhale, open this right arm up and back, twisting. Stay here, come over here. Go over here. Get ducky. Keep breathing. breath in. Exhale, folding. Breath of fire once again. Inhale, lifting our hard left arm up and back behind.
Miles. Miles.
Deep breath in. Exhale, folding. Calm and still in the eye of the storm. Breathing with intensity. Namah Shivaya. All right, and let's rise on up. Swing these legs around. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Let's move our spine up and down. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown. Flowing with our breath. Give yourself permission to unclutch, release all the tension, the stories, the dramas. Shake it all off like a cheetah. We are galactic beings, and every thought form we entertain becomes its own galaxy in the soup of the infinite mind. Vibration, frequency, consciousness. Step into our creatorship on this Galactic World Bridger Day, that we transcend time and space. We exist in all dimensions. Breathing in, breathing out. The third dimension of height, depth, width, physicality. Let's make some spirals with our spine, where the five senses are king. We carry ourselves, navigate this physical world. And in the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension of time and space and vibration, we are more than just this one now here. We are in the eternal, ever-changing, always evolving, resonant universe. And we're growing to our higher senses. Our sixth sense awareness is awakening. That third eye, that pineal gland in the center of our brain, is beginning to bloom in this galactic springtime. As we curl our toes and lift our knees up, and let's just hover here a little bit and smile and breathe with that neutral neck. Growing strong here. Breathe into that third eye. Visualize it in us as the philosopher's stone, the magical mirror, creating us healthy and vital and strong, opulent and powerful as we straighten our legs, pressing back, reach those heels down. Give all your cares, your concerns to the ground, to this master intelligence that is Mother Nature. Like we're planting seeds for our answers, the solutions, and our tomorrows. Let's bring our right leg up high, lift it up to the sky, open ourselves to receive. Charlie! 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 Come here, Charlie! 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 Come here! this right knee towards our nose.
Come here.
Shifting our weight forward. Come here, Charlie. Inhale this right leg up.
Come on.
Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Charlie. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Bring it on up. And then we're going to set it on down. And let's bring our knees down. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. So stretching those arms forward. Inhale, rising on up. Swing these arms out. Up and back and open. Focus on your intention.
Good girl.
And bringing those hands down. Cat cow, move our spine around. Curling those toes. Lift those knees up. Press back into a downward dog. Let's inhale that left leg. Reach it up tall. Press into the ground. Find that deep breath. Bend our knees, open our hips up. No. Squaring our hips, lift up high, that leg. And as we exhale, shifting our weight forward, knee to nose. Inhale, extend that leg. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to downward dog. Let's bring our feet forward and step it up into a forward fold. Let's just hang out here for just a little bit. Inhale, lift our back, straight spine. Exhale, folding. And reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And hands into our hearts. Gonna take a little sun salutes now. Let's inhale. Arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, let's step back into plank pose. Lowering on down to the ground. Knees just chin or chaturanga. Inhale, peel up cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, look forward between our hands. Exhale, walk up or float our feet up forward. Breathing in, lift our spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And exhale, woo, kundalini, hands into our heart. Give thanks, love, and gratitude. Surround yourself in an energy ball of light. So we inhale to the plexus, arms out and up. Swan dive forward, folding. Inhale, lift our back. Deep breath. Exhale, hands come down. Let's float it back. See if we can go through plank into a chaturanga. And peeling up into cobra. And lowering on down. Kiss the ground. Mwah, Pachamama. Press up plank. And back to downward dog. Few breaths here. Bending our knees. Look up between our hands. Bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet up to our hands, lift our spine. Exhale, folding. Inhale, flat back, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, back bend. Lean back, give thanks. Hands into our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Notice how you feel as that Kundalini is beginning to awaken. Inhale, one more round. Like this, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, folding. Inhale, lift our spine, bend our knees, floating on back down, chaturanga. Perhaps you lift your thighs up this time for an up dog. Om Namah Shivaya. And rolling over the toes, up and back for downward dog. Pressing into the ground, reach those heels down, hips up high, shake your head out, shake those hips out. Any tightness, any tension. Bending our knees, look forward between our hands as we inhale. Exhale, float those feet forward. Inhale, lift our spine and fold. Om Namah Shivaya, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, leaning back, and hands into our hearts. Notice how you feel. Ooh, let's take a little intermission and give ourselves some space and give ourselves a little twist. Om Namah Shivaya. Oh. Shivaya. All right. Shaking our hands out, bouncing on our heels. We're going to activate our own healing powers. Rub those hands together. Envision your solar plexus, your third eye, your root chakra, your heart, all lighting up with beautiful, bright, golden sunlight, starlight, infrared light, heat, radiant light, electromagnetism. And you're going to take any part of your body that needs some love and place those hands on those body parts. All right, and then we're going to come back to center, to the front of our spaces. Going to take our hands into our hearts. Notice how you feel. Find your breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Find your 3 nadi energy centers. See if you can inhale your arms up and plug them all in at the top. Left side, right side, and center. The Idala, Pingala, and Sushumna nadis. All plugging in as we breathe and lean up and back. And exhale, swan dive forward, hands come down. Feel them gritting in, plugging to the earth below you. Inhale, breathe through that center, heart lifts. Exhale, folding, left leg steps back, left knee down. Make sure that front knee is over your ankle. Deep breath here. Let's exhale, send our hips back, toes up. Inhale, bend that knee, coming up forward, arms up. Exhale, hands down, lift that back knee, step it back into plank pose. Deep breath. Exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart up, cobra. Exhale, lowering to the ground. Pressing up to plank. And back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer to your hands. Reach those heels down. Inhale, left side up. Left leg up high. Exhale, floating that left foot forward. Drop that back knee down. Stack that knee over our ankle as we inhale, rise on up, give thanks. And coming on back, lift that back knee. Float this foot forward. Forward fold. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, rising, palms together, lean back. And hands come into our hearts. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathe up and down that Sushumna Nadi in the center. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lift our heart. Exhale, folding, hands come down, right leg steps back, back knee down. Drop into that hip flexor. As we breathe here. Knees over our ankle. Lum, lum,